Hello and welcome back to Coffee Talk. Today we're dealing with the 14th day within the game, which is Sunday, October 4th, 2020. Let's check out the headlines. Police raid on private Coachella after party is biggest drug and sex related bust of the year. Now that sounds like a really unfortunate situation, but thank God Rachel didn't go to that party. Her manager convinced her that she was invited to that party, but it turns out if she did go, it would have been not only terrible for her career, but also a legal problem, and also, something really bad could have happened to her. So it's a good thing that her father had the foresight of warning her not to go to that party and instead telling her to meet him at the coffee shop. But I imagine we'll see what the fallout between their relationship is going to be like in either today's episode or in an episode in the near future. Let's check out the subheadlines. Fight broke out during Coachella, culprits in police custody. And thirdly, despite the arrests, Coachella will go on. So it sounds like Rachel dodged a lot of bullets, especially not only in regards to that after party, but in regards to the fact that, she was the first performer to go up on stage, and she managed to avoid all of these fights, all of these arrests that seem to have been happening with the later performers. So it's a good thing that she opened the concert. Let's start the day. Welcome. Hey, Pop. Good evening, everyone. Everyone safe and sound tonight? So far, so good, officer. With the cop who's supposed to be watching this area hanging out in a coffee shop. I'm not so sure about that. Hey, I'm working right now. I just love multitasking, That requires skill. Taking a break and working at the same time, you mean? You know it. That's an oxymoron. That's why I said it requires skill. Anyway, Andrew, I really need an espresso to keep me awake tonight. Alright, and we're gonna make an espresso the only way we know how. Originally Freya's favorite drink, coffee, coffee, coffee. It's nice to see Officer Georgie. We haven't seen him in a while. Let's brew it up. An energetic espresso to keep our officer upright on patrol. You and your sense of humor. Your espressos are always out of this world. Definitely better than mine or my wife's. It's not a competition, officer. It is for her. She thought if she could make a better one, I'd stop coming to this place so often. That's not happening anytime soon. So, anything special today? Surprisingly, no. Gotta make sure this place is safe, though. What are you grinning about? I mean it. You were here the last 2 days, right? Yes, I was. And some crazy things happened here. And 2 days in a row. As if the gods were trying to give me first-hand experience. To use in my story. Still fretting over your story, eh? Well, the deadline for the draft is getting nearer. Oh yeah. How's it going? Quantity rise? It's shaping up pretty well. Quality wise, honestly, I'm pretty confident. Best of luck then. Do you have any updates about the last 2 days of chaos? For the werewolf case, I spoke to Gal about it. What? Are you going to arrest him? Some officers of the precinct were talking about it. But in the end, we agreed not to do it. Because he really helped a lot that night. We asked the folks in the hospital, and some other people in the area. Without him, we'd have had a lot more problems. He helped a lot getting most of the werewolves safe in the hospital. Too bad he couldn't lock himself up in time. Thankfully, he didn't hurt anyone. So those who'd rather detain him can't do anything anyway. Phew. I'd be pretty mad at you if they did arrest him. Hey, being mad at me wouldn't solve anything. I know. What about Rachel's dad? Any idea what happened? I'm not too sure myself. Most of it didn't happen around here. What? Yeah, it seems like it happened out near Coachella. That's a long way away. I mean, it's not actually that far. But he wouldn't be able to walk it, not in that state. So far, that's all I know. Hey, speak of the devil, it's Rachel. Rachel? Rachel, is Mr. Hendry alright? Before that, could I have a cup of hot chocolate, dark? Yes, you can. Let me just check the recipe for that on my little guide. Okay, that's just 3 chocolates. Let's brew it up. And serve it up. Your hot chocolate's ready. Thank you. Dad's going to be fine. He woke up this afternoon. Thanks to Mr. Gala. You gotta help fast enough to stop things getting worse. He's doing okay then? It'll take a few days before he fully recovers. But no permanent injuries we need to worry about. That's good to hear. I know. But still, it's all because of me. Because I didn't listen to him. When all he wanted to do was protect me. Rachel, don't blame yourself for this. Please don't take offense. But is it okay for you to leave your father alone at the hospital? His friends are there at the moment, and I can't face being stuck in a room with a bunch of people I don't even know right now. Besides, I really needed to get away for a bit. So I told Dad I'm gonna visit Coffee Talk to get some fresh air. He's okay with that? He understands. He always does, I guess. Miss Rachel, what really happened last night? Dad got into a fight with some thugs. He heard them talking about me in some very suggestive, perverted ways. Oh. Okay, so I guess my hunch was wrong. That, he mouthed off at the manager and the manager beat him up. He didn't like that, of course. So he morphed into his cat form and started a fight with the thugs. Why did he morph? So people wouldn't see what his human form looked like and link him directly to me. Some cops went to the crime scene. They found some eyewitnesses to testify. And they managed to find thugs. Are they fans of yours? No. It's even worse. They work for Mr. Lester. What? Oh boy. The reason why it didn't take long for the cops to find them was because they were already under arrest. Because the party went too far last night. Whoa. How did it all connect up? They're Mr. Lester's bodyguards. They were chilling after the show, having a pre-party before the big one. And you know about guys in locker room talk, right? Yeah. Well, that's what they were doing. And I was the topic of discussion. Ugh. So, there's that. I'm sorry to hear that. And you were right about his party. I'm glad I wasn't there. Once again, I owe Dad for... Hey, it's okay. The most important thing right now is that you're safe. And your dad made it through. I should have listened to him. He might be out of touch, but he's still way more experienced than me. And he's my father. I wish Mom was here. She'd know what to do. She'd know what to say to Dad when he's recovered. You know what? I'm sure you'll know what to do. You're an adult, remember? But I don't know. All I know is I have to be there for him when... That's it. That's all you have to do. It might be weird to hear about it. It might be weird to hear about it. Wait, what? It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya. What? Yeah, is that even a sentence? It might be weird to hear it about something coming from Freya. But she is right. Be there when he needs you, Rachel. And whenever you need a breath of fresh air, you can come here and relax for a while. Guys, thank you. I've had enough fresh air for one day. I'll go back to the hospital now. Thank you for the update, Miss Rachel. I wish your father a speedy recovery. Thank you, Andrew. Well, thank God, her father did wake up in the end. Man, what a weekend. Pretty crazy, I know. Anyway, I've got to continue my patrol. It's been a pretty weird weekend. But overall, things are still safe out here. But even with that, never let your guard down, okay? No problem, officer. Thank you for checking up on us, Officer Georgie. Okay then, see ya. Man, lots of people coming and going today. Are you going to leave as well, Freya? I don't think so. I've had enough rest. And I have stories to write. You're not tired? Definitely not. In fact, I think I could get it done today. Alright. I won't bother you then. Oh, you never bother. Besides, this whole book project would never have existed without this place. And you. So, thank you. The pleasure was mine. Now, I'm sure you shouldn't spend any more time in chit-chat. You've got a book to finish. No problem, boss. Wait, dang, these episodes are going by shorter and shorter. Like, I remember, the last episode was only around 17 minutes long. 2 weeks later? You know what? Let's just play it. Cause, I think I owe you a long episode, or at least a regularly timed episode. Remember that these episodes used to be around like half an hour long. And 2 weeks later, let's see what's going on. I wonder why they had a time skip. Alright, today's Sunday, October 18th, 2020. First headline, Coachella Festival proves to be major boost for Seattle tourism. Secondly, more women have spoken out and claimed Morris Lester lied. And thirdly, initial reports indicate possible herpes outbreak at Coachella. Now, I'm not a expert on Coachella in real life. I can't really confirm whether or not this kind of stuff would be true or false. All I can say is thank God Rachel didn't end up going to that concert, because it seems like a lot of stuff, unfortunate stuff, has been going on down there. Let's start the day. Oh my God, it's our favorites. Hello. You're finally here. Hey y'all. Hey, yo. Hi Freya. Huh, someone's feeling happy today. Of course. Did they approved it. We're so happy for you. Congrats. Oh my. Do you know how happy I am? Judging from your expression, I'd say somewhere between ecstatically and rapturously. You're goddamn right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How did they react to the draft? Surprisingly, they liked it. That's amazing. I know, right? I couldn't believe it either. They told me if the book sells well, they'll definitely sign me for a second book. I'm so happy for you. Anyway, whatever happens with the book now, I can take things a little slower, because they gave me a year to finish it, with a feedback session every month. Sounds professional enough. Of course. They are the biggest publisher around. Enough about me. How's the coffee shop been doing? It's been great. We've had a lot of new customers lately, and some old-timers, of course. I heard Hyde's back from his trip to Korea? Yeah, he brought us some gifts back. He didn't get any for me? I'm not sure, but he did say he always gives gifts directly. Gift giving the old-fashioned way, huh? How about you? Things are great. The last time I saw you was before your mini break? Yes, we decided to go to Coachella. Wow. That event was a mess. Yeah, 3 hours at the festival was enough for us. So where did you go after that? We ended up in Port Townsend. How was it? I enjoyed it. Never knew a historical trip could be fun. Oh yeah, I saw your new profile picture, Aqua. You both look so cute. Alright, we gotta check out that profile picture. There's Myrtle, there's Rachel. Oh, that's adorable. Oh man. Thanks. Was that taken during your vacation? No, it was at Max. They had a Japanese-style photo booth there, so I forced her to take a picture together. You were at Max too, Myrtle? Yeah. I helped her out a bit with the booth. Thank you. You don't have to keep thanking me. By the way, have any of you heard from Neil? No, not me. They did send 2 postcards to the coffee shop. Really? Yeah, one's from Coachella. That's not even that far away. Why send a postcard? Hard to tell with them. What about the second one? It's from New York. What? What are they doing in New York? Beats me. Working on their mission, maybe. Yeah, probably. They'd stand more of a chance there. Anyway, guys, we're leaving for the night. Ooh, come on. So soon? We were here for hours before you arrived, and we need to work tomorrow. Fair enough. Take care on your way. Good luck with the novel. Thanks. See you, Andrew. See you around. Aqua and Myrtle. There's definitely something going on between them, right? I'm not crazy. They look happier than when I first met them. They do. It's not easy to find someone you can be comfortable with in such a short amount of time. Yeah. Anyway, sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring you, Baileys. No worries. I don't feel ignored at all. Are you by yourself tonight? No, I'm waiting for Lua. She has some work to do. This late at night? Yeah. She's been doing overtime for the past few days. How are the two of you doing? Things have been great. In fact, after 10 years together, we're finally moving in together next month. Whoa, congrats. But I thought Lua lived with her flatmate. We're moving to a new place. She got promoted recently, and her company's providing her with an apartment. Wow, she must really be a big deal in her office. Well, she definitely earns more than me. That's not saying much, Baileys. You shouldn't say that to a fellow freelancer. Oh, here she comes. Baileys, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect it to take so long. I thought it would be done by... Honey, it's alright. Freya and Andrew have been keeping me company anyway. Oh, hey Freya. And Andrew. Sorry for barging in without saying hi. How's it going? I would say things are great, but not as great as you two lovebirds. You told her already? Only about the moving in part. As you've heard, we're going to move in together next month. Where is it? Not far. I mean, the company provided the place, so they want to cut my commuting costs as much as possible. That's thoughtful of them. It means they don't need to reimburse my taxi fees when I'm working overtime. Oh yeah, that too. It also means we get to visit this place more often. That's a good point. We owe this coffee shop a lot anyway. Don't mention it. I have a question for both of you. Go on. The last time we met, I believe you were going to introduce Baileys to your parents. How did it go? Man, her father didn't kill me at least. Well, at least Papa didn't let you eat lunch with us. That's rare, you know. I know. And at least they didn't say no. Which means a lot, I guess. It was a good start. It was definitely a good start. Anyway, Baileys, we need to go now, or I will miss the intro again. You folks going somewhere? Yeah, we're going to watch the midnight screening of Full Metal Conflict. Oh, that's the game that Aqua's working on. I didn't take you for someone who likes FMC, Lua. I don't, but this guy loves it. Hey, you always enjoyed watching me playing the game. I enjoyed watching you, not the game. Too bad I didn't introduce you to Myrtle just now, Baileys. She worked on the game. Really? Oh well, I'll be visiting this place more often. I'll probably meet her again one of these days. You probably will. Now go, you lovebirds. You don't want to miss the movie. Alright, catch up with you later, Freya. Bye, Andrew. Enjoy the movie. Wait, is this the finale? Like, everyone's stories are getting wrapped up. Oh geez, I'm gonna get really sad. There they go. I'm so happy for them. They've still got a long way to go, and probably a lot of obstacles in their path. But they're moving forward. Yes. How will you write their story? As it is. It's beautiful enough. And it has enough drama. Huh. That's one way to put it. Anyway. What's that look for? You haven't told me about any of our other friends here. How are they doing? You only skipped coming for 10 days. What do you expect? Come on, they played an important part in my writing process, remember? Well, there are some updates about the regulars. Tell me. Where should we start? Lua visits this place more often now that they live nearby. The last time they came, they were talking about catering and venues. Hyde returned from his trip to Korea and brought gifts. Some are more special than others. He said he's considering moving back to Seattle if his agency allows it. Is that a BDSM thing? Aqua continues her work with the university. She's still working on small indie games. The difference is, she's not alone now. Aww, Neil. The only news about their superhero breeding mission are the 2 postcards they sent me. God bless you, Neil. Rachel's back at this recording studio preparing for her first solo album. She found a new manager, someone who made the news as a legend coming back to the industry. That's her father. And finally, Freya. She finished her book, gets published, and have some signing sessions. It was a massive success, sold out even after the 4th printings and might be adapted to a movie. And I didn't read the last thing, but... Oh my god. That's been Coffee Talk, a game by Toge Productions. I am honestly... I'm kind of sad. This is really bittersweet. Coffee Talk is officially the very first game that we finished on this channel. And it's also the very first indie game that I've ever played in my life, and especially the very first visual novel game I've played. This game is always going to hold a really special place in my heart. Just the music, the characters. I'm definitely going to be replaying this in my own private time. And I really don't know what to say. All I have to say is that I'm really, really, really grateful that I had the opportunity to play this game and that it, crossed into my life at some point. It might seem trivial just because, you're probably thinking it's just a video game. It's like a one-off video game. It's not even a part of a series. Like, why are you getting so emotional over this? And honestly, I'm not really sure. I think this game definitely has a really particular charm. Not only with the music, not only with the art style, not only with the characters, but just the vibe of the entire game in general. The stories were really personal, and they were really intriguing, and they were very human, even though most of the characters that we talked about, or that we met during the game, weren't actually humans themselves. So this game is definitely going to be holding a special place in my heart. And I know there's other modes to this game, There's like a coffee barista mode that I might be playing in the future. But you know, I really had a great time with this game. Oh, there's welcome. Hello, Andrew. Good evening, sir. Have we met before? I'm sure this is your first time here. Of course I've been here. In fact, I've worked here before. What? Wait. No way. Is that really you? It's been a while. You've changed a bit too much. I've learned a lot about how to live with your people since then. I assume it was a success then? Multiple successes. What's with the new look then? Just trying to blend in. It seems like an Earthling immigration agency is after me. Is that Neil? Now that you mention it, somebody did visit this place looking for you. When was it? Not so long after your second visit here. Was he a bald guy in a suit? Yes. That FIRE agent. You've seen him? Yes. Thankfully, I've changed my appearance since then. By the way, wait, now that we know this is Neil, I'm going to do the Neil voice, even though it doesn't really fit his character anymore. You can drop the act in front of me. So you finally noticed. To think that such power can be born from our kind. You're good with your act, though. It took a few tries. But there are some timelines where I forgot to pretend that I don't have some knowledge of certain stuff. Huh, interesting. Now I'm curious to know about those mistakes. Well, it happened a few times. First, when Freya told me about her meeting in the elevator. Then, it was the first time Rachel visited this place. And the last one involved you on your second visit. Huh? Oh, and there was another one right after Freya got her draft approved. Can you show it to me? Assuming you know how I communicate with my kind. Never tried it, but let's see. You've beaten the main story of the game, but you haven't seen everything yet. What? Whoa, wait, what just happened? What? Hang on. This was a huge 180. So we beat the game, but it turns out that there are multiple different timelines and multiple different stories that we can experience through the game, which was something I kind of knew but kind of didn't know. I heard rumors about it when I started the game. But you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. At some point in the future, I'll sit down and I'll replay this game. It probably won't be, like a daily upload, 1 day per episode kind of schedule that I have with the current playthrough. It'll probably be, like a few hours. I'm just going to sit down, record. It might even be a live stream. But, that's all to be... I'll think about it. And it's definitely to be announced. But the great news for both of us is if you enjoyed this series, then there's more of it to come. And it's good news for me too, because I definitely enjoyed this series. I'm going to have a blast playing through the different timelines and different stories. So if you've liked the series, then thank you so much for supporting it. And if you liked it and you'd like to see more Coffee Talk content, then keep an eye out for future announcements or future videos where I actually talk about my concrete schedule, about, what direction we'll take this game series towards. Right now I'm leaning towards, a few hours live stream, and then upload the content to YouTube, but we'll see. But the takeaway is, if you like the series and you're sad that it's over, don't be sad that it's over, because we've got much more to come, evidently. And yeah, I'm honestly really happy with that information. I could not have thought of a better way to end, quote unquote, end this series. So until the next episode of Coffee Talk, thank you so much for supporting the series, And I'll see you in the next episode.